Hi, my name is Rose Traub. I'm with Assisted Living Made Simple. I'm a senior advocate and I'm a senior placement company. So my job is to walk you through the stages of aging and help families do the same. I have a guest with me today, my friend Audrey Ostoyic. I had the privilege of helping her with her father-in-law's placement. Audrey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
So can you give us a little bit of an overview of what happened with Leo and how it all went down?
So if you remember correctly, my husband's dad, Leo, came to live with us. And so he was not really in a good spot. He was really having a lot of difficulty, I think, using the restroom. Just he had his knees. Remember, his knees were like really, really bad. It was bone on bone. So he was just having a lot of problems and everything. And so that's when you and I were working together on the website.
That's right.
But when you found out just the troubles that he was having, you were explaining to me some of the, he was a vet from Navy vet, and there were different programs that could kind of help him get his knees replaced because all of the financial burden fell on my husband and I. And so you were just kind of like, hey, did you know you've got this and this and that? I'm like, no, I had no idea, because we were just using money, our own money, taking care of him. And so you helped us get the finances that we need for him to be able to get his knees replaced. And he got both of them replaced and was able to like walk down to the end of the street, and he was doing just really, really well. And so we thought that, okay, now can we get him into his own place? And that's when you were like, let me help you and let's find out. And so we you came over and just sat down with Leo and found out what his likes were, his dislikes, kind of our concerns and Leo's concerns, and found the best placement for us, and we were able to get him in to there.
Leo was such a character, and he was a happy-go-lucky guy. Yeah. He had some issues, medically issues, and he had some memory issues and things. And it's important when you're doing this that you take the time to know who they are.
Yes.
You've got to have their buy-in too, even if they do have memory issues. They have a financial need, they have a medical need, they have a social need. And Leo, he really thrived once he got to assisted living.
He did. And he loved being by himself. He was just like, I have my own place. He didn't have to deal with people.
Right. He had his own little apartment. Yes. And he lived there for how many years?
I think it was a year, and then he kind of
declined.
Had some other health issues, and he couldn't recover from them.
Couldn't.
So,
but he did super well there, and it was a privilege to help him, Audrey, for sure.
Yeah.
There's so much that we talk about in your business and my business of what people do. And in Leo's case, he was pretty special because of his memory loss, because of his incontinence, because of his knees. Right. Financially, there is money available, and you just have to know how to find the money. There's different programs through the VA as well as programs through Medicaid and other things that can complement each other. But if you don't know where to look, you don't know where to look. So it was my privilege to be able to do that.
Another thing I wanted to mention is your book. The book that you put out, because that was another thing, is going through everything, getting all of the paperwork in order, in case something happened to him. There was a lot of paperwork we didn't even have for him, and so you walked us through that as well. And so I want to thank you for that, because when unfortunately Leo did pass away, and when he did, though, all of the paperwork was in order.
You had it in order?
Yeah.
I had the privilege of writing a book with my friend Susan Little. It's a guiding light to seniors and their family, and it's a workbook that walks you through the stages of aging. Everybody, no matter what your age, I don't care if you're 20 or if you're 120, you should get yourself in order paperwork-wise. Read the book. It's a free download from our website, assistedlivingmadesimple.com. It's definitely worth a read. It's a guiding light to seniors and their family. I want to thank you today. Audrey, if somebody wants to get a reference from you, a recommendation on what we do, would it be okay to share your number?
Absolutely.
Do you mind?
Yes. It's 407-756-0993.
It's not just because she's a friend, but it's somebody that she gave us the privilege to help. Thank you.